Okay, so we finished the question number 12 in the last session. Today we'll get into the question number 13. In question number 13 also, it's similar to the previous question. They're asking us to write the journal entries for the adjustments and profit or loss statement and statement of financial position. So while we are doing the financial statements, which is question number 2 and 3, we'll do the journal entries part. We'll learn how to prepare the financial statement. Okay. So everyone quickly take 2 pages, one complete page for income statement and one complete page for the balance sheet. Put the format quickly. Quickly put the format. I think better if you watch the recording because without the previous class knowledge, you will not be able to understand that much. So I'll just copy paste from here and I'll change the values to make my life easy. So you put the format, Lamai. You put the format, everyone. So whose business? Kanishka's business. Kanishka's business. Kanishka's business. No problem. No problem. Statement of profit or loss for the year ended 31st March 20XX. Kanishka's business. Statement of financial position as at 31st March 20XX. So what did I tell you? When you are preparing the financial statements, as the first step, what did I ask you to do once you are done putting the format? What did I tell? What did I ask you to do? Don't look at the adjustments. Don't even look at the adjustments. Simply what you should do is look at the trial balance and finish off whatever the item which is there in the trial balance. Complete everything which is there in the trial balance. Then move to the adjustments. Adjustments, I told you, always every adjustment should go to 2 places. So we have to start with sales. How much is the sales they have given? Whatever the item that you take, make sure to put a tick. Now itself, you should have those kind of learnings. Small learnings you should have. Whatever the item that you take, put a tick. 520,000. 520,000. So don't write it in the value columns. I told you before this also, because there can be adjustments for us. We don't know what are the adjustments that we can get. Then we have the cost of sales. To calculate the cost of sales, we need the opening inventory. How much is the opening inventory here? See, the date is given 1st January. Yeah. The date is 1st January. So opening inventory 18,000. Then purchases 230,000. Purchases 230,000. Then we have to check, do we have any loading, unloading charges, carriage inwards. Let's see, do we have any of those things? Trade debtor, bank loan, bad debt. No. Loading, unloading charges, carriage inwards. Nothing is there in this question. In this question, nothing is there. Okay. So we'll leave one line over here. Leave one line. And we'll write the gross profits. After that, we'll move to other income. Other income. So do we have any other income in this question? Let's see. No other income also. In this question, no other income also. Sales, inventory, purchase, machinery, delivery of motor vehicle, trade debtor, bank loan, bad debt. No, other income is not there. So after purchases, if we have loading, unloading, carriage inwards, after writing it, we can keep one line and we can write the gross profit, the gap. So why did I keep that line? To write the closing inventory. That's the reason. So here they have not given in this question, but we'll just leave like two lines, not given. No need to leave also. But for fun, we'll just leave it. Then we have the distribution expenses. So what are the distribution expenses that we have in this question? We have a bad debt. Whatever the expenses connected with the sales, whatever the expenses connected with marketing, advertising, customer related things, or delivery related things, delivery distribution related things, all these are coming under the distribution expense. So bad debt 4,000. Bad debt 4,000. Okay. So after that, we have selling expenses 35,000. Selling expenses 35,000. So that's all. We'll leave like maybe another 2 lines and we'll move to admin expense. Admin expense. So what are the admin expenses that we have? One is stationery 9,000. Stationery 9,000. Electricity 12,000. Electricity 12,000. That's all. That's all. Again, we'll leave like maybe 2 lines. And we'll write the finance expense. Finance expense. So in the trial balance, we cannot find any direct finance expenses, but there is a hidden adjustment. That hidden adjustment I'll teach you later, not now. Now we'll go to the balance sheet. Balance sheet, we have to start with the non-current assets. Non-current assets. So non-current assets, we have two. One is machinery and motor vehicle. Machinery, 80,000. Motor vehicle, 600,000. 600,000. We'll leave 2 lines and we'll go to the current assets. The current assets always first seat is reserved for one person. The first line is reserved for one item. Last week also I told you. That's the close in inventory. Don't write anything in the close in inventory. Then we have trade debtors. Trade debtors, 36,000. So do remember trial balance items we are writing only in one place. Adjustments only we are writing in 2 places. Trial balance items. Trial balance items. Generally, we will write only in one place. Adjustments will be recorded in 2 places. Adjustments will be recorded in 2 places. Trial balance items, one place. Because trial balance items already recorded. Then that is also done. We'll leave like maybe another 2-3 lines. And we'll write the last. Or 2 lines enough. The last current asset, it is cash. Always last current asset should be the cash. Cash is there, put at it 18,000. Cash is 18,000. Total assets. I'll put the double line and keep like this. Then we should go for the equity. Equity capital is the first item. So capital they have given 350,000. Then we have to record whatever the drawings, additional capital, and the net profits. So in this question, I saw we had a drawings. Yes, we have a drawings 18,000. So drawings will reduce the equity, Lamai. Drawings will reduce the equity. Minus 18,000. Minus 18,000. I didn't see this one. No. Fixed deposit is there. No. It's an uncurrent asset. No. Fixed deposit is an uncurrent asset. 5-year fixed deposit. So we'll go and write that one also. Go to the non-current assets. Fixed deposit. I missed it. No. 80,000. Good time I kept some space. 80,000. Yes. So don't use this line. Okay. Don't use the line that I have selected now, because that is to take the total values. As the last non-current asset, you can write the fixed deposit. Last non-current asset. Fixed deposit 80,000. That is also done. Here they have given the accumulated depreciation limit. What is the meaning of accumulated depreciation? I taught you. Total depreciation up to this particular day, first day, beginning of the year. Year beginning එකට ඔච්චර depreciate කරලා තියෙනවා. Year beginning එකට, for the beginning of the year. So this year depreciation we have not added it yet, because this is for the starting date of the year. Year එක පටන් ගද්දි මෙච්චර depreciate කරලා තියෙනවා 90,000 and 16,000. So for this year we have to do the depreciation. We'll record those two also, lamai. So come to the machinery. Put a small line like this, separation line. Machinery, don't mix it up. Machinery 16,000. Machinery 16,000. Go to the motor vehicle and put a separation like that. For the motor vehicle, write 90,000. So why did I put that separation? Before the line, the cost. After the line, accumulated depreciation. Before the small separation line, it is the cost. After the small separation line, it is accumulated depreciation. So those two also done. Now here you leave like maybe 3 lines. Leave like 3 lines. Go to the none current liability, non-current liability. In your exam, so we have a bank loan. Generally, this hidden adjustment will be there. This is a hidden adjustment, this 10%. So what is that 10% means, Lamai? It is the interest on the bank loan. It's a hidden adjustment. They are not telling it. So highlight and keep that 10%. You have to remind me at last. May 10% take adjustment take karan. Highlight kala tiyaga. You have to remind me. Yeah? It's a hidden adjustment. Most of the times in your paper, this hidden adjustment is there. They will not tell anything where we have to think and do that hidden adjustment. We'll record this now that 10% is the hidden adjustment on 120 bank loan. Bank loan 120,000. Bank loan 120,000. That is also done. So let's move to the last item, creditors, 44,000. Current liability, yeah. Current liability, creditors, trade creditors. What's the value? 44,000. That's all. So just ensure we tick all the items which is there in the trial balance except for one hidden adjustment. Except for one hidden adjustment, ensure whether we have ticked all the items which is there in the trial balance. This is also ticked, no? So we have recorded all the items which is there in the trial balance. Okay. So in the last session also I told you, adjustments always, it will go to two places. Adjustments, if it is not adjusted, not recorded, it should go to two places. So now we'll start doing the adjustments. Take a different color pen. Don't do it in the exam. Don't do it in two different colors in your exam. Now you are studying, no? So for the studies purpose, not a problem. Even red pen is fine, not a problem. Take a different color pen. Take a different color pen. We'll do adjustments. Now one by one. First adjustment. This is the closing stock. Closing stock 24,000. Closing stock will be recorded in two places. What are the two places? One is balance sheet under the current asset. Other one is income statement under the cost of sales. So come to the balance sheet. Write it under the current asset. Closing stock or inventory, whatever. Closing stock or inventory, whatever. Both the names are same. $24,000. Here also minus closing inventory 24,000. So I recorded in two places. I told you, always adjustments will go to two places. Under the cost of sales, one place. Under the balance sheet current asset, another place. Done. Next one, what they are telling? The fixed deposit is available from the beginning of the year, financial period. 10% interest rate is applicable for fixed deposit. So how much is the fixed deposit lamai of this question? 80,000. 80,000, 10% means 8,000. 8,000 FD interest income. 8,000 FD interest income. We have to record it. Two places. Two places. We have to record it in two places. So go to the income statement, other income. FD interest income. 8,000. One place recorded. As you think, what should be the other place? As you think, what should be the other place? As you think, what should be the other place? So this income lamai, in no place that they have mentioned, we have received it here. In no place they have mentioned, we have received it here. So it's a receivable for us. We should receive it. We should receive it. FD interest income receivable. If not accrued interest income, whatever. Both the names are correct. FD interest income receivable. $8,000. Two places. Two places. Debit the FD interest income 8,000. Oops. Credit FD interest income account 8,000. Okay. That is also done. So in this question, they are telling this. Interest for the bank loan has been accrued. They are not required to tell. Generally, when they give this information, you should know 10% interest information, you should know about it. So 120,000 loan. 10% means 12,000. So interest expense Bank loan interest expense 12,000. Finance expense. Loan interest expense 12,000. Can anyone tell me what should be the other place? Can anyone tell me what should be the other place? So loan interest expense debited. Debit the loan interest expense account 12,000. What should be the other place? Anyone? We have not yet paid it. Good. It's a current liability. We have not yet paid it. අපි තාම ගෙවලා නැහැ. Loan interest payable, if not accrued loan interest. Loan interest payable 12,000. If not accrued loan interest. That is also done. Next one. Business has decided to put another 2,000 for bad debt. Another 2,000. So already we have 4,000. Put another 2,000 for bad debt. Another 2,000. Debit the bad debt expense. Debit the bad debt expense 2,000. Where are we crediting? Where are we crediting? For which place we should credit? Bad debts will reduce the debtors. Bad debts will reduce the debtors minus 2,000. Bad debt will reduce the debtors. Credit the trade debtors 2,000. That is also done. Final one. Depreciation 10% for motor vehicles and machineries. So we'll do one by one. Machinery cost is how much? 80,000. 80,000, 10% means 8,000. So do the depreciation 8,000, go to the admin expense. Machine depreciation 8,000. Debit. Debit. Machine Depreciation expense 8,000. Credit කොහෙටද? We learn credit the accumulated depreciation of machine 8,000. Accumulated depreciation අපි වෙනම line එකක් කරලා තිබ්බා. We opened a separate place for accumulated depreciation 8,000. Give me a second, people. Hello. Okay. The last one. The last one, motor vehicle. Motor vehicle cost was there 600,000. 600,000, 10%. That means 60,000. So do remember, Lamai, generally motor vehicles are used for the delivery work. Motor vehicle ලස්සට ගිහිල්ලා අපි laptop එක අරගෙන වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැනේ. We don't do the office work, no. Administration work, no. Generally, motor vehicle is there for the delivery work, distribution work. So the depreciation will come under the distribution expense. But in this question, they are telling it's a delivery motor vehicle. So no problem. Delivery motor vehicle. So it should come to the distribution expense. 60,000. Motor vehicle depreciation 60,000 debit. 60,000 debit. Debit motor vehicle depreciation expense. 60,000. Credit the accumulated depreciation of motor vehicle. 60,000. So after the line, before the line, I told you I kept that line for the separation of cost and accumulated depreciation. Plus 60,000. That's all. Now quickly balance the accounts, Lamai. Quickly balance the accounts. Sales 520. Opening stock 18,000. Purchases 230,000. Closing stock 24,000. So cost of sales 244,000. If my numbers are wrong, tell me. Gross profits 296. Then gross profits and other income 304. If my numbers are wrong, you should tell me. Here 6,000. Here 35,000. 101,000. 9,000. 12,000. 29,000. Then how much is the total expense? 101,000 plus 29,000 plus 12,000. Total expense 142. We'll get the final profits. 304,142. 162,000 net profits. $18,000 plus 230. 18 plus 230 cost of sales. 18 plus 230. It is 248. 248 minus 24. 224. So the cost of sales is 224. Closing inventory is 24. Closing inventory is 24. Cost of sales is 220. Okay. Now go and put this profit under the equity because profits will increase the equity. Profit $162. Profits will increase the equity. 162. So now we'll finish the balance sheet also. Cost 80,000. 600,000. So these two columns are getting closed by here. Accumulated depreciation 16,000 and 8,000. 24,000. Here 90,000 and 60,000. 150,000. We'll take the carrying values. So I'm getting total asset value of 670,000. Total asset value of 670,000. $350. Drawings minus 18,000. Total equity 494. Bank loan 120. Trade creditors 44. 56. Total equity and liability. Finish the question. Get me the total equity and liability. Okay. So we'll get the total equity and liability 494, 120, 56. 670,000. The balance sheet is balancing. Again, I am telling last week also I told you will not get a single mark for balancing this. So in your exam, if you are running out of time, don't add and wait and balance and wait because you are not going to get any marks. So now we have completed two big questions. Okay. Now from these two questions, we got a idea about how the financial statement questions will look like. They will give a trial balance. After the trial balance, they will give some adjustments. So we have to write the trial balance values in some place, one place. After the adjustments will go to two places. Now there is a small challenging part. What's the challenging part is, in your exam, you got to prepare these two statements and you got to finish the question approximately by taking maximum of only 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, you try to finish off both. You have to finish it. If not, you will struggle a little bit in completing the paper. So moving forward, we got to focus on the timing. You have to quickly put the format. දඩ format එක දාන්න ඕනේ. You have to quickly write the items which is there in the trial balance. And you have to quickly do the adjustments, because for adjustments only you'll be getting marks also. Generally, for writing the trial balance items also, you are not getting marks. You are getting, I mean, the impact-wise, value-wise, less. Very insignificant amount. For adjustments only, you'll be getting a lot of marks. So we have to quickly jump to the adjustments by doing everything. Within 15 minutes, we have to do everything and we have to balance the accounts if possible. If possible, only you have to balance. If not, just keep it and skip. Move to the next part. Cool. So there are other 2 more questions there we have to do. Okay. We'll quickly do Sahan Abenayaka's question. It's a big one. Little bit big one. We'll do it. Now we'll focus on the timing and we'll try to do. Maximum will take maybe, now since with the explanation we are doing it, it is taking some time. We'll try to finish it like within 25 minutes. Within 25 minutes, we'll try to finish off the question. Okay. Start. Quickly put the format everyone. ගඩස් කාලා ඉරි 6ක් ගන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. Just 6 lines no. Whose business? Sahan Abenayaka's business. So for writing this heading, you will be getting 1 mark. Sahan Abenayaka's business. Statement of profit or loss for the year ended. So requirement is not there. Requirement is, it's there. No? Prepare the financial statements for the year ended 31st December 20XX. December 20XX. So we'll quickly finish the trial balance items. So they have given the purchases and sales both. So sales is a credit item, purchase should be a debit item. So this is the purchase, this is the sales. So we'll record the sales first, 660,000. Then we'll move to the cost of sales, opening inventory. They have given the stock as at 1st January. Stock as at 1st January 28,000. Plus purchase. Plus purchases. Timing kalla karanna, takkala karanna only 340. 340,000. So if we have any carriage inwards, loading, unloading, we have to take those things. So do we have any of those? Yes, we have carriage inwards 12,000. Carriage inwards 12,000. Do we have any loading, unloading? No, right? Loading, unloading is not there. We'll leave one line to write the closing inventory and we'll go for the gross profits. So before writing the closing inventory, sometimes in your schools, they will say to write to inventory held for sale. So if your school teacher tells that in your school exam, you write it. Okay. Before writing the closing inventory, sometimes your school teacher will say, write the inventory held to sell. If your school teacher tell, you write it, but for O-levels, no need. O-levels, no need. For school term test, you write it if your school teacher says it. Then we'll go for other income. We'll leave like maybe 3 lines for other income. And we'll try to find out whether we have any incomes over here. Yes, discount given is expense. So this should be discount allowed or discount given. This one should be discount received. Discount received is an income. Incomes are credit side, expenses are debit side. So we'll write this income. Discount received income 8,000. No other information regarding given regarding the income. We'll leave like 2 lines and we'll go to the distribution expenses. Under the distribution, marketing, advertising, sales, customer related expenses, sales related expenses, marketing related expenses, advertising related expenses, delivery distribution related expenses, everything should come. So sales staff, sales force salary 42,000. Sales force or sales staff, whatever. 42,000. Then discount allowed 5,000. Discount allowed or given, both are same. 5,000. So this traveling expenses means your office staff to travel. No? Your office staff to travel කරන්න expense. It's an admin expense. Sales promotion 7,000. That's all. We'll leave like 2 lines. We'll move to the admin expenses. Admin salary is 34,000. Traveling expenses 5,000. And electricity 8,000. Electricity 8,000. So admin expenses also done. Again, we'll leave like 2 lines and we'll go for the finance expense. Bank interest 12,000. Bank interest 12,000. So that is also done. Now we can move to the balance sheet. What are the non-current assets that we have? Delivery vehicle is there 5 lakhs. Furniture and fitting 60,000. Five lakhs. Furniture and fitting 60,000. Fixed deposit, highlight and keep this 8% hidden adjustment. This 8% is a hidden adjustment. Oops. 8% is a hidden adjustment. We'll write the fixed deposit 150,000. Fixed deposit 150,000. And we have accumulated depreciations. So put a small line like this. Delivery vehicle 50,000. So before the line is for the cost, after the line is for the accumulated depreciation. Furniture fitting 12,000. Now we'll go for current assets. I told you, first seat always reserved for the closing inventory. After that, we can write the trade debtors. So debtors and creditors, they have given both. Debtors are debit values, assets. Creditors are credit values, liabilities, 65,000. And we'll leave like 2 lines and we'll write the cash. Cash in hand and bank. Cash in hand and bank. 44,000. Debit. Debit means for positive balance. 44,000. Then we can go for the total assets. Then equity, the first one is capital. Top itself, they have given 300,000. Nothing else is there. I think we recorded everything except for creditors and the bank loan. Yes. So we'll leave like maybe 3 lines. Non-current liabilities. Bank loan 200,000. Highlight and keep this 12%. Hidden adjustment. Hidden adjustment. Hidden adjustment can be there for these things. 12%. 200,000. Then current liability. We took everything. We took everything. Creditors 82,000. Current liability. Trade creditors 82,000. That's all. Now quickly, we have to do the adjustments. We have to record the adjustments into 2 places. Okay. Now we'll quickly do the adjustments one by one. Value of the closing stock as at 31st December, no, last day, no, 30,000. 2 places, closing stock, 2 places. Minus closing inventory. Closing inventory. We recorded it in 2 places. Accrued expenses. Accrued expenses means past expenses not yet paid. Admin expense 2,000 not yet paid. Increase the expense. Increase the expense. So we'll make it admin salary. Change it to admin salary. Admin salary 2,000 not yet paid. So increase the admin salary by 2,000. So that 34,000 is wrong. That 34,000 is only the paid amount. It is not yet paid, no, a liability. a liability. Admin salary payable 2000. Two places. Admin salary payable 2000. Next one, electricity not yet paid 6000. Increase the electricity by 6000. Electricity payable 6000. Two places. Write off the bad debt 1000. So bad debt is a distribution expense. Bad debt 1000. Bad debt will reduce the debtors. Reduce the debtors by 1000. Got to do it faster. 50 minutes only we can take. So why am I doing it fast now than the previous questions? To improve your timing. With me, if you can't do it, means there is a problem. You have to practice, 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 practice until you get your timing properly. Depreciation 10%. So delivery vehicle cost is how much? 500,000 nilamai. 500,000, 10%, 50,000. Debit the distribution expense. Delivery vehicle depreciation 50,000. Accumulated depreciation 50,000. Furniture fitting. Furniture fitting, we have a cost of 60,000. 60,000, 10%. That means 6,000, no? That means 6,000. Admin expense. Furniture and fitting depreciation 6,000. Accumulated depreciation 6,000. Done. And apart from that, I told you in this question, two hidden adjustments are there. One is this fixed deposit, 8% interest income. 150,000, 8%. 150,000, 8% means 12,000. So it's an interest income for the business. That interest income not yet received. So we'll go to the other income. FD interest income. FD interest income, 12,000. One place. Other place is it is not yet received, receivable, a current asset for us. FD interest, income, receivable, 12,000. And the next one. Next one is the bank loan interest. 200,000, 12%. 200,000, 12% කියන්නේ ළමයි 24,000 is the interest. 24,000 is the interest for the loan interest. So bank loan interest, if you come and write 24,000 here, it's wrong because already 12,000 you have recorded. That means you have paid. In the trial balance, you have an interest means that is the interest that you have paid. So 12,000 already record කරලා තියෙන්නේ ළමයි. So another 12,000 only you have to write. Already 12,000 recorded. දාලානේ තියෙන්නේ අපි out of 24. Our interest expense is 24. Out of that, you can clearly see bank interest 12,000 we have already written. Only another 12,000 we have to write. And that 12,000 we have to pay, not yet paid. Out of 24, 12 paid, 12 not yet paid. Bank loan interest payable, 12,000. Interest 24,000 from 24,000 interest, 12,000 not yet paid. 12,000 තමයි pay කරලා තියෙන්නේ. That's why we have already recorded 12,000. Done. We are done with the hidden adjustments also. Now we'll balance it. 660, 28, 340, 12,000. So cost of sales 350. Gross profit 310. $330. You check my numbers, people. $24,000. Total expense 182. $148 is the final profit. Go and put it under the equity. So I am getting total asset 742. You also check it. So there is a difference of 8,000 where we have missed it. Any calculation errors? 60, 28, 340, 12. Electricity. Electricity expense is 14,000, no? Yes, correct. Now fine. Then profits are changing to 140. Now it's balancing. Yes. Electricity expense is 14,000. So if you all are done, you all can post a letter D in the chat box. Then we have to do only another one more question. We can try this question in our next session. So with that, we'll be done with the financial statements with adjustment chapter. You all are done. You all can post a letter D in the chat box. D stand for done. So guys, then with that, we are done for the day. We'll meet again in our next session. Bye bye.